feels like it's the Super Bowl of boxing with the pageantry and the star power and the special guests and the fighters that we have on this card. It's really something unique and a real shot in the arm for the sport, and it's great for the fans ultimately.
To start the week at Santa Monica Pier, now we're here downtown taking over LA Live. They're really touching all the Los Angeles bases here with this event, and they're certainly sparing no expense.
I've been a part of really big productions, but when you're talking about shutting down a whole pier, a pier that has hundreds of thousands of tourists every day, shutting that down to put on free boxing for the entire area. Like, I've seen thousands of people watching free boxing. It was incredible. And then we're off to Hollywood Boulevard, the places that people dream about. You come just to see the stars, and along the stars you see the big press conference right in front of the Chinese theater. It's amazing. That's never been done, probably never will be done again, you know, so that was incredible. And then on top, first of all, we didn't have to do all of that because the card is stacked.
We're here to see the best of the best, Terence Bud Crawford, also to see one of the biggest fights, which is Pitbull Cruz and Rayo Valenzuela. Let's get it, let's go! Vamos Rayo con todo. Vamos Rayo con todo. Hopefully Rayo can fight on the outside. He can't get too comfortable with him. You know, it's crazy.
Terence Crawford, man. He's working towards being named with the greatest of all time.
You got Big Baby Miller, you got the other Big Baby. That right there, even though they're not fighting each other, that became like a big part of the press conference. Like, Big Baby over here, Jared Anderson, and Big Baby Miller's like, yo, they're going at it. It was beautiful.
Jared's been really cool. He's quite a character. I mean, yesterday at the press conference, he pretty much carried it. I mean, he has this cool, what do the Gen Zers call? We call it aura. He brings a statement with him without even saying much. He has swag. I mean, he's a swaggy dude.
If I'm Jared Anderson, you got to keep your eye on the prize, man. Like, Martin Bakole is no joke. You know, one loss, and he was going through some stuff around that time. He's won every fight since that loss to Michael Hunter. I really believe that this is the fight we learn a lot about Jared. Maybe everything. We learn if Jared Anderson really is the next big thing at heavyweight, or if he's more style than substance.
Let's first welcome the challenger, a native of Kananga, Democratic Republic. Here is Martin Bakole. And now let's welcome the reigning and defending WBO International Heavyweight Champion, Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson. Martin Bakole. $284.4 for Martin Bakole. And now let's welcome the defending champion, Jared Anderson. $252.4 for the undefeated defending champion, Jared, the real Big Baby Anderson.
Jared, you've been asking for this kind of opponent that'll stand there and fight for you for months now. What kind of fight are you expecting? How are you feeling going into this?
I'm expecting an amazing fight, amazing performance for myself and for the fans. So I'm just expecting to go out there and show what I'm made of.
Ain't never seen nothing like you. It's work time. Yes, sir.
What are you gonna do?
What I'm gonna do?
Continue with the big boys of boxing.
It's about to be a performance of a lifetime. Trust me.
12-round contest.
I think Bud's gonna be in shape. You know, he's gonna be ripped. But I think he's gonna look a little more full because he's not cutting down to 47 anymore. You know what I mean? So I think he's gonna look more full and look more strong today on the scales.
He wants it like this, and to show the world that he's the best and he's the best. That's what we're here for.
He looked great at 135. He looked great at 140. He looked even better at 147, and I'm sure he's going to look like an Adonis at 154. Terence Crawford is a consummate professional. Doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. Is a 12-month-a-year boxer, like a Floyd Mayweather, like a Bernard Hopkins, like a Canelo Alvarez, and that's the reason those guys are all-time greats, is because they live, breathe, eat, sleep the sport of boxing, and they don't get involved in too many of the extracurriculars. He's one of the greatest fighters of his era, of any era, and we'll see if 154 is a step too far on Saturday night.
Bud gonna do what he always do. Bud gonna handle business, we moving up in another division. We fighting a champion, a formidable champion, and we didn't cut no corners, and we want to create his own history, his own legacy. Another challenge, which is Israil Madrimov moving up to a four-way. Let's go.
Now first onto the scales, ladies and gentlemen, will be the defending champion, undefeated in his professional career. 10 victories, 7 KOs, 1 technical draw. The pride of Khiva, Uzbekistan. Official weight, 154 pounds for the reigning and defending world champion, Israil, the Dream, Madrimov. Now stepping onto the scale, going for his 4th division championship, he is Terence Bud Crawford. 153.4.
All right, Bud, the talk is finally over. You're going to get back in the ring for the first time in a year. What's the feeling like?
Man, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm ready to go out here, put on another great performance in front of all my fans and supporters and the whole world to show them that I'm the best fighter in the world.